Yo, welcome back everyone. Mike here. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about the Sword and Shield era. Everyone's been talking about what if there's a reprint. There's a reprint coming. They're going to reprint all the sets. Today we're going to be going over that and be talking about all that. Because of course, like everyone says, Modern is dead. You cannot make money investing in Modern. Modern is overprinted. They printed over 9 billion cards. It's trash. If you invest in Modern, you will be living under the bridge by next year, they say. Like everyone says, you only can invest in trophy cards and vintage. I don't believe that at all. Sword and Shield is one of the best sets there is for Pokemon ever. Yes, we could argue that there's some really good EX sets back in 2006, 2007. You have Team Rocket Returns. You have so many fun sets. But with Alternate Arch coming out in Sword and Shield, it was a game changer. A game changer. When Sun and Moon came out, there was no boxes going from $100 to $500 that fast. I mean, there was, but there wasn't. You had the Ultra Prism and stuff, and then they had the reprints. And yeah, so let's go over some facts. So first thing is, people were talking about recently they're gonna reprint the whole Sword and Shield era. They're gonna reprint all the boxes. Pokemon has never done that. Pokemon has come out before and reprinted a set or two during the rotation of the gameplay, but most sets are out of rotation already. So Pokemon has moved on. They're doing Scarlet and Violet now. We're already doing 151 now, which if you guys haven't opened 151 yet, you definitely gotta do that. So fun. Fun. Anyways, it's back to topic. They have never reprinted a whole block. It makes no sense. Why would they want to destroy one of the best eras of Pokemon ever? Okay. Yeah, they have done. I mean, even if they did do another reprint, let's say they reprinted, let's say, Evolving Skies. Okay, right now Evolving Skies is about $450 to $500. If they reprinted Evolving Skies, it would go back to maybe $350. And like all of us thinking, I know if they reprinted it and I had an option to get back more Evolving Skies at $350 to $300, I'm buying. I'm buying as much as I can, just like the rest of us. So a reprint would not hurt us if they did. Yeah, it may slow down the for 6 months maybe, but it won't do anything. There's been 4 reprints already of Evolving Skies, and it's almost $500 a box. That box itself is, I'm not going to say it, but I honestly think it's going to be over $1,000 by next year. Year and a half. It's as long as there's no reprints and all that, it's going. Another set. Think about this, you guys. Base set, Sword and Shield. When that came out, it was $99. I don't know if you guys have opened it, but there's nothing great in that set. And now that box is going from $275 to $300 for a sealed booster box with nothing inside. Nothing. Now, we had to skip a few sets. We did have Darkness Ablaze, which that is a rough set. All you could pull is the Charizard, and even the Charizard is only worth about $40. You grade it to a PSA 10, it's only worth $100. So that box is tough to buy and sit on. I mean, it's a great box. It's beautiful, you know what I mean, to display and all that. But for the price of like 160 to 170, that's kind of hard to rip and make any money. But there's so many other sets right now that are out where they're so cheap and they have so much opportunity. I believe that you guys still could get in early enough on the Sword and Shield block and make a lot of money in the next 2 to 5 years. But first, going to look at Brilliant Stars. Right now, you can still buy Brilliant Stars on the Pokemon Center for $143 a box. You can buy a case for $900, and you might be able to find it a little cheaper locally. There's 5 Charizards in there. You have the Alternate Art Charizard. There's so many good cards in there. You have the Trainer Galleries. You have all the gold cards in there. I mean, it's such a fun set to open. And that's only $143. You're telling me in 5 years down the road, that's not going to be worth at least $500 a box? So explain to me, how can a set that has nothing in it be over $300 because it has more age? Sword and Shield base set. is $300. But you don't think a box right now it's only $143 is gonna double or triple in the next few years for what's inside of it? You guys gotta understand the value inside is there. Then we have Lost Origins. That set is amazing. I'm sure you guys know about it. That right now is $130. You can get into that. And that has the second biggest chase in Sword and Shield. I went heavy in that. Heavy, heavy, heavy. I got all my boxes early. Not too early. I think I paid like $120 a box, which I was very happy at still. You know, it would have been nicer if I got it at $100, but I don't stress about that. What's pennies to what you're going to make later on? It has the Giratina, second biggest chase there is, $120 to $130 a box. Again, you're telling me all these cheap boxes from the beginning of the era, base set, because there was only so many of them, is worth over $300 now, but that set's not going to double or triple in the next 5 years? You're right, because like everyone says, you cannot invest in modern. That's what they tell us. That's what they tell us. But they have been wrong over and over and over. And I get it. I don't want to get into it, but there is a lot of people that tell you don't want to do it because they've been doing it for years and years and years, and now it's so mainstream. Now it's more competition for them. All these people have cases and cases and cases and cases, warehouses full, and they're telling you, you cannot make any money. It's trash. You might as well burn it. But they have it. Explain to me that. Yeah, Silver Tempest. That box is about 110 to 120. That has the alternate art Lugia. A case is about $700 for 6 boxes. That's a really good deal. It's all these boxes in the Sword and Shield era have the potential to be anywhere from $300 to $500. No problem. I think more, honestly. I'm thinking at least in the 500s is what they should be worth with the value inside once the supply goes down. Once they get off, once the Pokemon Center pulls them from there and there's no more inventory coming out, that's when we'll see a large uptill. And it'll go, go, go. People say we're in a bear market. Everything's going down. Magic's going down. Flesh and Blood's going down. Pokemon's crashing. Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, everything. Sell all your stuff. You know, that's one of the reasons why people don't make money. Because people sit there and they listen to people and they see the first negative thing and it scares them. Instead of them doing their own research and investing in things that they believe in, they follow others. I'm not telling you what to invest in. I think that you should definitely go and invest in what you believe in. There's so many options right now. You have slabs that are dirt cheap right now. You have so many booster boxes that are good prices still. You could jump into the Sun and Moon era. There's still a lot of boxes that are reasonable, but those are out of print forever. You have XY if you have a little extra money and you want to get some more exotic. There's so many good sets in there, and it keeps going back and back and back. And then let's look at Scarlet and Violet. Everyone's talking about how awful that set is. It's the worst era ever. It sucks. There's no good pulls. It's trash. I don't know if you guys remember the beginning of Sword and Shield, but do you guys not remember Vivid Voltage, Darkness Ablaze, base set? You could even look at Battle Styles. All these sets were trash. They had nothing on them. And now look at them. They're going up, making money. You could have bought a Chillin' Rain booster box about 2 years ago for $75. Now they're going for $160 a box, but no one wanted it because it was the same attitude as the Scarlet and Violet. Everyone was, it's trash. It's going to zero. You're going to lose all your money. You're going to be living under the bush. You're going to be living in a bush or underneath a bridge in 6 months from now because you invest in modern Pokemon. Pokemon has always gone up, especially booster boxes. For the last 27 years, there was no booster box that has not gone up. If there is, let me know down in the comments, and I will buy it. Because as time goes on, people realize, oh, I should have bought this, I should have bought that. It's time to buy, and you gotta hang on. This is not a 6 months to 1 year investment, you guys. I keep telling you guys this. You have to be in it for the long term. Don't overinvest, and don't FOMO. Invest what you can. If you can only buy one booster box a month, that's a great start. Do what you can. Don't over leverage yourself where you're sitting there and you have to sell your booster boxes in 6 months and take a 20% loss because you just overdid it. That's what you don't want to do. You want to slowly invest. You have a lot of time. These boxes are not just going to go from $120 to $500 overnight unless it's all Evolving Skies. But look at Evolving Skies though. People sold all the Evolving Skies when it's $250, thinking that it was going to be another reprint, and then it went to $350, and more people sold their cases. Now we're looking at $450 to $500. I'm still seeing all my cases. I got all my cases for $700. I'm not selling them. Why would I sell them? People go, lock in profit. You haven't made any money until you sell. I don't need the money. What am I going to do? Sell it to go buy another investment? This investment's working for me. I have my emergency fund. All my bills are paid. I pay all my bills. House money is first. And then I go over my expenses and see what I have left. And then I'll go buy a few booster boxes. I never overdo it. I always look at what's going on and what I could buy. I personally try to buy cases at a time. So I try to buy like one case now and then, But it is tough, you guys. You guys don't have to sit there and buy a case at a time. Don't think that you don't. Everyone has a certain point, And yeah, it won't go up instantly, but it's also a savings account. You can't just go take your booster box to 7-Eleven and buy a bag of chips and stuff with it. You're locked in. As long as you're dedicated, you're locked in. You're going to make money. In 5 years from now, we're going to be talking about this. I'm going to be doing a video in 5 years, and I told you guys to invest in Brilliant Stars. Now it's $900 a box, $7,000 a case, $8,000 a case. It's going to happen. It happens over and over and over again. So you guys just got to sit there and get a plan. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm about 12 minutes, so I'm going to get off right now. So if you guys have any questions about investing, let me know down in the comments. I have been doing this for a little while. I've been pretty successful on it, but it's not me knowing what I'm doing. It's me being patient. And yeah, I don't win them all. Sometimes you have to lose a little bit of money in investment to learn. That's the best thing. As long as you're careful with it and you have your emergency fund and you have all the other stuff handled, why not? Why not, you guys? Remember, in 5 years from now, we're all going to be looking back at Sword and Shield going, I wish I would have bought more. Change your future today. No one's going to do it for you. You wake up every day going, I want to be rich. I want my life to be easier. And this is the day you start today. You start today and start investing. It doesn't have to be Pokemon. It doesn't have to be anything. But start thinking about where you could set some money at so it could grow. With inflation at 5 to 10% a year, you have to be above that. If not, you're always going to be chasing. The hill's getting more steep, and you guys got to get above it, okay? But anyways, we talk about that more another day, okay? I hope you guys have a beautiful night, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.